Oh, okay. Lego.
Oh, what up? We're good.
Oh, what up?
What up?
What up?
What up?
Hello.
Welcome back to What Up, a community-driven podcast where I just basically take the back seat and let these guys talk it out. So you're just joining us today. So we're gonna find out what's Jin's real name. Go for it.
My name is Sean. Shawn. Sean.
Sean.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Sean.
Yeah. Yes. My middle name is Riley.
Sean it is.
Sean Riley. I would have never expected that name, to be honest.
Me neither.
I So where do you get Jin from? Is it just like one of those things? or-
Just one of those things.
Sean.
Just a random name.
Not to go there real quick, but the discussion you had before you left, you said you had sat down with the person you like your relationship with. Did that discussion happen to let her know that hey, I'm leaving back to Temple?
Yeah, it did. We'd sat down. We'd talked over dinner. Obviously, I cook.
Shout out.
Who doesn't like a man that doesn't cook?
Self promo, I like it. There you go.
Thank you. But,
Jin. Right, I mean Sean.
yeah, but
It's gonna get used to. It's gonna get used to calling Sean. Sean. Okay, Sean. Okay, because I can't decide.
Sean.
I like Sean. I like Riley because Riley's like, dude, it's freaking Riley, dude. Dude, shout out to
Hey,
Riley.
Riley.
It's freaking Rai. Oh, dude, Rai. Oh, shit. Dude, it's Rai, dude. Dude.
What up? Then we got Trey. What up?
What up, Trey, Rai from the Philippines?
What up?
We got Kenneth.
What up?
Kenneth. Cookie.
No, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Uh,
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
you want something that will work? Try
Bumble.
Ben Ken.
Ben Ken. What's the
Ben
correlation
Ken,
there?
Ken.
Oh, yeah, I get you. All
Sounds
right.
like Benjamin King from Saints Row.
Yeah, there you go. So, so to steer back on topic. So you had the discussion with your lady there and said that you basically gonna. Was the parting basically like it is what it is, or is it like you gonna try a long distance thing, or just like
Yeah, we're doing the long distance thing, and it's working out for now. I know eventually. I mean, I know eventually I'm gonna have to get a job and all that. And yeah, I'm working on. But other than that, I don't see her moving out of the valley. So.
right? But like you said, it's gonna take a slow process, especially when you get to like a newer area. So like, so it's like okay, basically you're starting over in Temple. Like what led to that decision? Just okay, like better job opportunities to get back into law
Yeah,
enforcement.
pretty much. I mean, down there in the valley, you get paid $7 to $8. Then up here in Temple, it's 9 to 13. And when you go further north, you're getting paid 14 to 17.
$8 for what? It's like for law enforcement.
No.
Okay, I was gonna say like what?
No. For $8, I was doing warehousing.
That's right.
That's awesome.
That's right. Well, how are things over there in the Philippines? Rai, what's going on over there? That's
Right.
Rai.
Nothing much. I just did my modules. I texted with my girl. That's about my whole weekend has been.
Dang, Rai. Because right now we're filming. It's Tuesday, but over there it's your Wednesday, right?
Wednesday.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
So you missed what?
Oh,
I'm 14 hours ahead of you guys. I'm
Yeah.
14 hours ahead.
So it's Tuesday for us. Hey, how's tomorrow look? It's a cheesy podcast topic. It's
But wait, Trey.
what's up?
In reality,
What is reality? That's a deep question there. Right. What
Sean
is reality?
actually living in the future.
Right. How's
Think
the
about it, he's
future?
14 hours ahead of us, so he's living in the future.
So his now
It's
will be.
hot here, then it's cold.
So his now will be our later.
Exactly.
Later.
His now is our future.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Um,
So how do you do that though? I was like, as we got done with the last podcast that we did, I'm like, how do you? Is it easy? Does it get any easier for you just to pick up and leave? Like I know, like situations are situations, but like each time you do it, does it get easier? Is it just getting used to? Like you know what I'm trying to say?
it's more of a middle line. You got to find the middle line. It's like,
Like what do you mean?
yeah, it's hard moving away from family and all that,
Mm-hmm.
but family and friends. But at the same time, it's also a good thing because you're getting away from the madness, the chaos, and whatever's holding you back. Because, okay, let me put it like this. It's like when a bird first leaves the nest, right?
Right.
The mother cares for it and all that, and the time and all that, and the bird goes off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the mother is still around, right? So, the bird comes flying back, does what he has to do. And it's like birds. I mean, they're migratory. They do what they need to do.
Right. And is it just one of the things you fly, like migrate south, like for the winter, like during seasonal times, or?
Yeah, like during the winter, I migrated to the south. This winter, I said, screw it, I'll go north.
So by doing that, I mean, do you like essentially just travel light? Like you have like it's a suitcase full of
yeah.
clothes and that's it? Or
Not
do you?
really a suitcase, more like a bag.
That's crazy, dude. Like, do you just a bag and you just take that with you from place to place? Like, let's say you stay at one place. What's the long? Okay, better question. What's the longest place you've ever stayed to? Like in one, like time at a time. Like the valley. You were in the valley for how long? And like
I was in the valley for about 7 months.
7 months. Okay.
Yep. I try not to stay in a single area for more than a year.
Why is that?
Because when you stay somewhere, it's like you're putting your roots down, like you're settling.
Right. And so
okay,
what?
let me put it differently, because
So like, okay, yeah.
So like for example, if I'd stayed down in the valley for a good year or so, then I honestly wouldn't have the life I have now. This is a great life. I mean, I'm making the most of it. Not everybody can do this.
Right. So essentially, you're just going out there living like no stone unturned, basically. Like you see an opportunity, I'm gonna go get it, and whatever comes up becomes of it. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Whatever happened, happened.
Hey, yo, Rai, could you do that? Like, I know you're rather young, but like, could you like just pick up and leave different spots, just like that? Like, let's say you stay one spot for like 6 months. Could you just pick up and leave?
I'd say, yeah, I would.
That's crazy, man. I couldn't. I mean, just because like I like to overanalyze a lot, and because even moving up here even to Austin, it took some getting used to. But like, I couldn't imagine if I would like to basically travel somewhere else to live, it wouldn't be back to the valley. I'm more of forward progress rather than go back to live.
Well, see, sometimes that's good, but at the same time, that's also bad because the further progress you go, if you don't look back, you kind of lose yourself. You're so fixated on progress, and getting to that finish line. And when you get to that finish line and you look back, you missed so much.
Right.
And you don't really get a chance to go back anymore after you reach that finish line.
I was thinking, I don't know if it was I told you this analogy or I told someone else this analogy. It was basically the spaceman analogy, the astronaut going to space. I think it was you.
Yeah.
And
What's on there?
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
you good, bro?
Nothing happened.
You good, right?
Nothing happened.
You
Nothing
good,
happened. Nothing happened.
Sean?
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
There were no bullets flying or anything?
Jeez.
No.
I think Robert just got a shot, Jesus, drive-by or something. I just heard, get down, Sean! Like, jeez, you good there?
No. It's because we own internet cafe, so and I'm taking care of the internet cafe at the moment. So
Wait, hold on.
What?
We'll get back to the spaceman analogy. Okay, you're telling me, right, you do concerts, you play piano, you got a lady, you go to school, you're just all around badass, right. Now you're telling me you own a coffee shop, bro?
cafe, internet cafe.
Cafe.
Yeah, cafe. Oh, sorry. Cafe shop.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
There you go. Boom. Nailed it.
Maybe if the door opens, I need to mute. That was so loud.
So, dang. So you're doing this podcast while you work, essentially?
Yes.
What the?
As his part-time lawyer,
No.
that statement is alleged. That statement's alleged. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Here we go. So, like the spaceman analogy. So what you're saying is you can go farther into space, but there's the bad thing to that is you can't really go back. But would it be like I do want to go back down to the valley, but like not to live necessarily, to visit, absolutely. Like anytime I get vacation time, I'll go back and visit. But to live, no.
Well, I mean, I will admit the valley is just visit. I mean, that. Excuse me, sorry.
Shout out.
Bless you.
Bless.
I'm pretty sure that's meant for sneeze, but okay.
Hey, don't question Rai, okay? Don't question Rai.
You're right.
When
Yeah,
Rai
some
says
question
bless
those-
you, you take it. It's like, thanks, Rai.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because the question I asked Rai down here before you joined there, Adrian, was could you pick up and move every 6 months, like Kenny does? Could you do that? Like pick up every 6 months, live here for 6 months. Okay, now I'm moving up here, and so on and so forth. Adrian?
For me?
Yeah, for you.
I thought you were talking to Jen. Okay, I can't do that, man. I have a lot of priorities over here. I have a kid. He lives in San Benito. I live in Harlingen, and of course I work in San Benito for the fire department. So I'm really happy where I'm at. I don't dream about going anywhere else. It's perfect, man. This job is perfect. It gives me a good schedule. I get to see my kid every 4 days I get off, or 3 days, depending on, how work goes. And yeah, I can't, every 6 months I can't be moving, it would be difficult, just for me to see my kid. You know what I mean?
Right. So I found out last podcast, the first podcast I ever did of Waddup, found out you're from California. So Californian, what brought you down here to Texas, pal? Why are you trying to California my Texas? No, but really, what brought you down here?
I'm trying to keep Texas, man. Keep Texas.
Was it like, would you move down here from California? Because hey, the legend 4-2, the other legends from California as well. They're from California too. So hey, I can't knock California that much, but was it the same thing like them? Was it just like family brought you here, like to settle down?
Yeah. Well, first, I was 16 at the time when I first moved here. I actually came here the month of Hurricane Dolly, so that was a big awakening.
So you
Your first month, you're like everything's gonna go good, and then boom, Hurricane Dolly happened, and it got flooded.
your car's coming to attention, not suck into a boat. Just
yeah. So at first, living in California, I love Cali, man. There's some.
What part of Cali you from?
Ups, Orange County.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Orange County, man.
You're one of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what does that mean, man?
I don't know. Okay, so hold up. You're from you're from California. What's better, In-N-Out or Whataburger?
I love In-N-Out, bro. I freaking love In-N-Out.
He's a lost cause, everybody.
What?
No. I love Whataburger too, but In-N-Out is my it's my special place when I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Look, Kenny, don't hate me, but you good? You good, right? I think he's good. He's probably making some cafe coffee right now. I'm sorry, Kenny, but I'm in the same boat. Hey, man, In-N-Out, it hits every single time, bro. And that's I think that's what gives it the edge of a Whataburger. Yeah, because 16 come down to the valley. So what's your first? So Mr. Cali boy, what was your first impressions of the valley, other than the flood, of course? Like how long before you assimilated to the culture?
Well, I didn't warm up to it exactly. First 2 years I was here, man, I was attending Rohanda High School. And it was kind of tough, man. Like people were different from what I'm used to. And the culture was really different. So, after
how so? Because Kenny over here, Kenny. I'm sorry, just Kevin. Kenny over here said when he moved up to Temple during his high school years, the same thing, culture shock. He used to down the valley where it's Puro Raza 956 way to up there, like it's just a pure black and white school. Was it the same thing, but in reverse for you? Just say a bunch of like Puro Raza way?
There was a lot of there's a lot of ethnicities over there in California, and when you moved here, it's just Puro Raza,
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool, honestly, but like you kind of miss the whole like different culture thing, like it's just odd that you come from a place where there's a lot of cultures, and when you go over here, there's just this one big culture of
what was the
southern Texas,
right? Was it like
you know what I mean?
So Orange County, was it more like surfer people? I'm not too familiar with that area. I heard all about it. Like, what is that area of California?
It's below LA. It's pretty close to
LA.
So, we live pretty close to the coast, so you get the rich side of Orange County.
So were you so were you a surfer dude, or are you like were you just basically what do those people do? They bike ride the things on the beach, sand cruisers? Beach cruisers. There you go.
No, yeah, I had a beach cruiser, but I mostly hanged around with like a bad crowd. Like I was a little wankster. That's what I was. I was that type of dude.
Like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Your mama got scared, so she sent you down to the valley.
Yes, it kind of sounds like that. Like the story what I'm telling, it kind of sounds like that. Where
so that's basically it. So that's it.
California's not.
We got the Fresh Prince over here. So here we go. We got Rai, we got Trey, we got Ben 10 Ken, and we got the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So here we go. Jesus.
So
Ben 10 Ken, okay.
So the way my parents put it is, economically, it's good to live in Texas, but California wasn't being a good place for me because I was getting in trouble. I was getting in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
And some stuff I never got caught with, but they kind of suspected.
They're sus.
So yeah, I was very sus at the time, and so they're like, you know what, we gotta make this move. It's gonna be good for you, whether you like it or not. And I didn't like it, man. For the first 2 years, it was kind of hard to accept Texas, the way it was.
Right.
It was hot, it was humid.
The freedom.
But yeah, I'm going into that.
Okay, go ahead.
So now, when my son was born, during my senior year, my senior year in high school, my son was born. I had to stop and think you know what? This is now a permanent home. You got to accept Texas the way it is, and the way it is, and don't try to change it. Don't try to change Texas. For yourself. Try to accept Texas the way it is, and love it. Love Texas.
Right.
And that's little by little. Country and all this. Stuff I wasn't used to.
Puro Rohando, dude.
Yeah.
So Kenny, so what Kenny's talking about is basically where you settled, where he's more at that point where not settling down just yet. His roots aren't set, but your roots are set. You're at that point where, okay, I'm done. I'm ready to go. I'm set. Roots are set. It's done. So what's it like to be at that point? That's what he's asking.
It's scary, man. It really is, because you have to make big decisions where, you know what, because it's not only affecting me, it's affecting my kid, and of course it's gonna affect my parents and all that stuff. So when I'm settling, I'm not done settling. I'm still renting a house right now. I haven't bought a house yet.
Right.
But it's scary because this decision is gonna be with me for the rest of my life. I need to pick a street. I need to choose a house. And whether to stay in my career or not. And I love my career, and my career it's in San Benito. I can't go too far from San Benito, So I stay here in Harlingen.
San Benito. San Benito is San Benito.
So it's a little scary because you gotta choose. You gotta make a decision where okay, this is it. This is it for my life. But if I make a good decision, I would live comfortably. If I don't make a good decision, then there's that trouble where well, what's next? What's gonna happen next?
Right. It's
where instead of moving around, you're gonna move around. So you set your lifestyle into I'm gonna need the bare the minimum. Well, my necessities. It's a good mindset. It's like a survival mindset, and so there's gonna be stress on both sides,
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be stress in moving around a lot. There's going to be a stress on, I need to choose a street.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
I know how that is. Yeah.
Yeah. So
No.
lies.
Where people can't even type.
Who types in
That's what I'm
Minecraft?
hearing.
Who types in Minecraft?
I have a quick question about Minecraft.
Go ahead.
Would you recommend it to, kids who are barely introduced into gaming? Yeah.
Yeah, my little nephew.
I have a PS4 though.
My little nephew is super into Roblox. That's the kid version of Minecraft. It's super kid friendly, but Minecraft is just basically it's like having Legos without buying Legos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. You let the mind wander.
so-
That's how I got to gaming myself, because when I was very young, I was not playing any games, and when I got introduced into Minecraft, I got really, really addicted.
Yeah.
It's addicting.
Well, I'm asking because, tomorrow I'm gonna take my kid and my little brother, who's my kid's close to my kid's age.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take him to GameStop, and they were talking about Minecraft today. So
Just get it, dude. I'm telling you.
I was
It's
like, all right, let me make my research before buying into that. But they both have PS4s,
Yeah.
so I'm not sure if
it should be it should be available digitally too if you want to get that digitally.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Oh,
two
Where are
play.
you guys getting all these PS4s?
I like having the hard copies because eventually they're gonna outgrow some games,
Yeah,
and you can resell them.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, you can't resell digital.
Yeah. On that note, Kenny, like if I would show you my parents' spare bedroom, just to give you an idea how spoiled we were, there's a shelf of PS3s, Xbox Ones, Xbox 360s. Just because, like, but the Xbox 360s, because shout out to the Red Ring of Death, and the PS3s always mess up because yeah. Because they don't work, so we just like kept them. Yeah, there's like a shelf of them, the original Xbox and stuff.
I got the original
I'm just
Xbox
as
games.
surprised as you.
Go ahead.
No, me no. I was just, God. I'm like, damn, how much time has passed. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling kind of old. But I'm not that old.
You're not old. Wait, how old are you, Adrian?
You have an old soul.
You're older than me, right? Or no, I'm older than you.
I think we're the same age. Wait, no, you're probably older than me. I'm 29 this month.
Yeah, I'm a year older than you. I'm gonna be 30 like in 3 weeks. Dang.
Oh, what up? Happy
Damn.
birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Happy early
Yeah.
birthday.
Happy birthday
Oh.
to
Happy
Trey and
birthday.
me
Yeah, when's your birthday?
on the 28th. Of this month.
Oh,
Oh, what up?
what up? What
I was-
Early birthday, both of you.
early birthday, bruh.
Yeah, I was
Happy early birthday.
close to being a leap year baby. Close,
That was
very
hey,
close, a day apart.
that much.
Yeah. Okay. So okay, I want to know who this Joel is, and he comes by. I think he was on a Mustang at the time, red Mustang.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that.
And then I met him, and then we went to this Christmas party for the company of Burger King,
Really?
and yeah, and there we just shared a few cigarettes, and we got to know each other, and pretty much started, it started rolling. We started hanging out after he started cons. That's when we started hanging out more.
Yeah.
So I knew him, through a mutual friend, and then when he started working with me, that's when we started hanging out more. And then that's when I started hearing Trey. Who's Trey? Trey this, and I'm like, I gotta meet Trey too, man. And here we are now, man.
Boom, here we are. It grows. See, now here we are. With,
I wouldn't have that. Hey, I wouldn't have that in California.
yeah, you wouldn't have us. Okay, you wouldn't have us.
Yeah, exactly.
Just let's see what time we got.
And
Just a funny story, real quick, about Joel and the Mustang. Did he ever tell you the story about what my parents did? What my mother did? Well, when we were younger, my parents had a gray Mustang, right? They never let me drive. They were super strict. You're not driving it. I don't care. Because me and Joel were like joint at the hip. We were hanging all the time. We needed to run to HB for something. So instead of walking, my dad was like, "Hey, Joel, here's the Mustang. Hey, go take Trey and go to the store." I was like, "Wait, what? You're gonna let him drive?" He's like, "Yeah, here you go, Joel." So for like 2 years straight, Joel was just driving the Mustang that I was not allowed to drive. Dude, I was so mad, dude.
What? That's
I was so pissed. I was like, "What are you?"
no.
And so
you upset your parents somehow.
yeah. And so I saw him in the Mustang, the red Mustang. I was like, "Okay, all right, just dive in a little bit more." God,
That's awesome.
he'd never let me live it down, bro. It's like, yeah, whatever.
God.
It's a legend, dude.
Ouch. Rip.
Yeah, now, and then hanging out with Joel, of course, I was gonna end up meeting Daniel,
Oh yeah, Daniel.
and then me and Daniel started hanging out more. I started hanging out with Joel more, Daniel, and then eventually led to Kevin and Kenneth. Yeah, what up?
I know. What
Well,
up?
I mean, I don't really remember it all that much, but I mean, I'm trying to remember
think-
when I first met you, Trey.
Officially, because we played COD for a while, but officially, I think we went to the range together. We started shooting guns.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah. That was a fun day.
that was fun. I missed that.
Yeah, that was a good day.
God,
Still rem-
I'd love to.
I still remember
go
how I met y'all
again.
since it's been a
Yeah.
few weeks.
Through Among Us, right?
Through Among Us.
The stream?
Through
Yes.
Kevin. Through Kevin.
Yeah, it was through
so
Kevin.
I was hanging out on the Discord server as I always do, talking to some of my buddies who were playing games at the time. So when I got the Discord notification about Among Us role, since I have the Among Us role, hold up, Johnny. I have the Among Us role and Kevin pinged the Among Us role, and he said there's gonna be an Among Us live stream with a streamer. So he didn't send us the Discord. He sent us the Discord invite after 10 minutes of waiting. And when I joined the Discord, I was still setting up my microphone at the time, so got this crappy microphone I have. So when Kevin invited me, if I wasn't on Discord at that time, I wouldn't have met y'all through Kevin. I'd just be scrolling the general chat.
But
Yeah.
hey, everything happens for a reason. You're here now. Now we know
Kevin the War.
Kevin the Warfighter. See, that's like crazy. Isn't that crazy? It's just like little things it's like these little circumstances, dude. Like you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like that one invite did this thing. This one invite grew into this. It's like
It's like a tree, man. It's just growing branches and branches.
yeah, you just don't.
It's a good thing, man. It's a really good thing.
Yeah.
You got it. No, you're not. No, you're not.
You're not joking. But yeah, dude, shout out to Daniel, man. Like I know he's battling right now. He's Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
I think. No. I met you, Kenny, when you and Kevin were like super little. Like I remember alone when you were still crawling on the floor, not crawling, but like floor. I remember y'all were like so small. Like when Adon was like your punching bag, essentially. Y'all were like so small, always like. Because every time I would go over, like it'll be you and Kevin would always be fighting in some room over something. Because your mom would be yelling at you both, or your dad would be yelling at you both. But me and Joel and like I think Keith would be outside throwing the football or the trampoline or playing video games on the computer.
Yeah.
Classic sibling rivalry.
It's a funny story how I met Keith, because I didn't meet Keith through Joel.
You didn't meet
I met Keith through the academy.
I met Keith through Trey, didn't I?
Yes, Keith. Yeah. Because I remember.
I met him through the academy, the fire academy.
Oh, shout out, dude.
Yeah, Harlingen was hosting most of the classes that I was attending.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's where I would see Keith, but I would hear Joel talk about Keith, but I didn't know it was the same Keith until like years later after I already started working.
Yeah, I think all my life there's only one Keith I ever know, and that's that one Keith. Yeah. It's like I think I only know one Keith, and that's Keith.
It's a small world down here, but
yeah,
I freaking love it.
Hell yeah! Oh, now you love it, Mr. California.
Now,
Fresh
it's
Prince.
been a while since I loved it. Gotta love Texas, man. Either love it or leave it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You guys are tempting me.
yeah.
You guys are seriously gonna tempt me to move to Texas once I get older.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
You guys are tempting me so bad.
Dude.
Do it.
Rai
There's a lot of great
Rai.
places here.
Rai comes to Texas, dude. Jeez. Fucking forget about it, dude.
I'll be vlogging it on my Facebook page.
Yeah.
Just freaking Rai up here chilling.
Yeah, man. I mean,
How much you grown?
Yeah, how much you grown, how much this, that. So it's like,
yo,
See-
Trey,
what's
did
up?
you know you're up at 1,000 followers on Facebook now?
yeah, we're up at 1,000. We're about at over 1,000, getting close to
2.4K.
50. Yeah, we're at 0.4 now, getting close to 0.5. And we're like,
I was like,
We're-
what?
we're-
He's already got this much?
and we're at 11 subscribers away from 100 subscribers on YouTube. And
10. 10 subscribers. 10.
10
10 subscribers.
we went up.
Oh,
90 subscribers right now.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of
man.
just to kind of bring it full circle. This whole podcast, like we got Kenneth. We got Kenny over here. He's kind of at the beginning, not sure if he wants to plant roots. We still on the move. You, Adrian, you kind of settled. You're settled down, getting ready for the end game. I'm kind of in between still. I'm still in the between. And we got Rai over here just being a legend. So it's like, yeah, it's
Straight legend.
it's like different learning points. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The legend of the Philippines, bro.
He's there for too. He's the Philippines. He's the Philippines for too.
the heck?
Yeah.
Dude, here we go, dude. We go. All right, Adrian, final thoughts. Go.
Thank you for having me here. It's pretty fun talking to you guys, and just keep inviting me to these things, man. It's fun. I freaking love it. So, thank you.
Be on the lookout, just real quick for let Rai go. I'm trying to get you, Adrian, and Joel, the legend, on the podcast together because I want to hear y'all's story. That's the story I want to just let y'all just go. So be on looking for that. Be on looking for that.
It's a fun story, man. It really is.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. Just let me know.
I will. Hey, Rai, go ahead. Final thoughts, Rai. The legend of the Philippines.
That's what I'm gonna say. Thank you for having me, and I should thank Kevin for introducing you to us. If I didn't accept that invite, I wouldn't have been talking here with you guys. Going down the road, I'm learning from you guys, and just wanna say thank you.
Yeah, we're learning from you too, man.
Learning from you too, bro. All right, Kenny, you're up, buddy. Batter up.
All right. Lastly, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe and smash that share button. Have fun and don't be a stranger. We'll be seeing you on Waddup.
What up?
What up? What up?